What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another VV Vision stream. We're just going to be chilling here tonight, relaxing a little bit. Let's go. Shout out John A in here with the first. And we're going to bring back the Reddit talk tonight. So I'm going to pull that up and we'll just go over some stuff VV related. Need to move my phone because it starts interfering with the mic, but let's see. Okay. Yo, what's up? Shout out Nabil. Shout out Coke's Hood. What up? What up? If you guys have any questions, anything like that, just drop them in the chat. I'll get to them. But yeah, for right now, I'm gonna. Want to take a guess at the SR price when it hits marketplace? If you're talking about the secret rare like airdrop one tomorrow, let's see. Maybe I can pull that up just to go over it. Okay. I'm going to share this really quick and just give my thoughts on it. So hopefully you guys can see this right now. But yeah, just to go over it. If this is the secret rare you're talking about with 5,000 mints, I think it'll probably be chilling. I don't know, honestly, because it depends on whether or not the people who are holding the poster feel attached to this and genuinely like it and want to hold it as well. But I have a feeling that people are going to be looking to sell this. And so if a bunch of people are looking to sell it and there's like at least 4,000 people just looking to get gems as soon as they get it, I feel like it could result in it kind of tanking. So I honestly think it could maybe sell for under 60 just because there's so many mints. Probably maybe a little more than this one, and maybe slightly more than this, but honestly, I could see 45 to 60. I don't know what Carter thinks on that. He might disagree with me, but I just don't know how many of the holders are actually looking to hold this, even though it is one of the coolest ones in this drop, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, though. Here, I'll stop sharing it. What are you guys thinking about the price for that SR? Because I feel like, yo, what up? Got Carter in here, got Diorify, Hunter. Let's go. People have multiples, so if they have multiples of paintings, yes, that's another thing to keep in mind. But yeah, I definitely agree. I think a lot of people will be undercutting each other just because I don't think that all the holders are going to be holding that. Yeah, I definitely agree. I think somewhere between like 45 and 60 is probably a little safe zone just because, like I said, I think a lot of people are going to be looking to sell that right off the bat. I'm still kind of thinking about it because if it's selling for that low, honestly, like it's kind of more worth keeping in my opinion. I don't know. We'll have to see. If it was selling for a lot, I would maybe consider selling it. But right now, I'm honestly kind of just chilling. But yeah, co-price is probably SR. I'm not sure if that was the same one he was referring to, but yeah, if I was thinking of the wrong SR, just let me know and I'll let you know what I think about it. But I'm guessing you're talking about the airdrop. Yo, Austin Reader, what's up? Panop, Lenny, Theta Parin. Sorry I was late, kind of, for anybody who got the message in the Discord. I was trying to finish up taxes. That was super fun. I'm sure if you guys have done your taxes, I bet you felt the fun too. Hi there, what's up? Sandra Rodriguez. Should I buy Spider-Man Zombie Hunter? I personally don't think that's a pickup unless they make a game with all of the realistic superheroes. I don't think that that one's going to stand out. I think that the Ben Riley Spider-Man has a better chance over that. But if you're interested in playing the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man in a game, I think that's the main reason I would consider buying it, but not financial advice. if you really love that over all the other Spider-Mans and that's one that you genuinely want, go for it. I'm not trying to stop anybody from like collecting what they actually like, but I personally, when I'm looking or thinking about profit, I think that first appearance Spider-Man is where to go if you're looking for profit and to hold a Spider-Man. I think the Zombie Hunter is probably, it might honestly be the lowest on my tier list for all the Spider-Mans on the app, because even the Marvel Mighties one I think has decent potential for um, gamification. If, you know, I know they mentioned 3 games recently, and we don't know if that means Pixion or Marvel Mighties or anything like that, because it didn't sound like that. But if gamification ever comes, I think that Marvel Mighty Spider-Man, there's a bunch of mints as them. It would be a decent, easy entry point for people looking to play as Spider-Man. Spider-Man's super popular. So I think that might even have more potential than the Zombie Hunter. Um, and then the Ben Riley, I also think has some good potential. So I don't know. Those are my thoughts, but if you really want that, go for it. Pick it up. The airdrop poster feels like it's kind of OP since it's a one-piece secret rare, so many MCP points. Oh, okay. Last min purling the taxes. Yeah, for real. Honestly, like it went good overall. Yeah, like no issues, surprisingly. I'd never really like done them like on my own kind of. I'd always had help, so this is like my first time doing them on my own, and it was a little harder, but TurboTax came in clutch. Let's go. Um, but yeah, if you were talking about the poster secret rare, I'm gonna have to check that out because price predictions for that will definitely differ for me. I can't pull up the article, and I think there's like roughly 1,000 mints, but I think that could be chilling. Probably, I don't know. I think 2 to 300s because it's another one that I think, even if people are holding the weapon rack set, well, actually, I don't know, because I feel like the type of people that bought and are holding the weapons rack set uh, are kind of in it for the long term, and or like maybe looking for master collectors points or can afford to hold those and don't really care about selling it off for a couple hundred gems. So maybe the price will be higher for this, but if everybody starts selling, I feel like um, 2 to 500 is like the range. But I feel like it's more likely that if everybody's trying to sell it, it's kind of more towards like 2, 300. But I don't know. I can't remember the mints on that. Let me check quick. Oh, bet we might have a little guest on tonight. Um, let's see here. Open up Discord, but we might have a little guest coming on, which will be kind of cool. Um, all right, let's see. Um, all right, we might have a little guest. Real excited. What's up, VV Vision? Do you have anything if you do you have to do anything if you own failure of control and racks to get the airdrop? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure you just let your account sit and they will send it to you. I don't know about like how the delivery will work, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you just chill and they will send it to you. So I don't think you should have to worry about anything. I don't think there's any drops you have to press or buttons you have to press or anything you have to time. Um, let me see. Stop that. Also, the Mighty game is back on the table with these 3 new games coming out. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was ever off the table. It was just a thing that would take a lot of time. And so something like whenever we speculate about that, it was long-term speculation. But I mean, they could drop it here. I mean, they mentioned they have one dropping within a couple months or something like that. So I am super hyped to see that. But yeah, I mean, if it was Marvel Mighties, I'd love that. That's like the one reason I've been saving Doctor Doom. So yeah, should get the airdrop at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And yeah, I'm super hyped for that. All right. Zombie Hunter is Doctor Strange. I don't know the details of that, but if it is, I do think that could definitely help its value, but I still I don't think it stands out as much. And I think that the first appearance Spider-Man, if you're really looking to invest, I think that's probably your best bet, just because it's like what first appearance Marvel on the app, it's first appearance Spider-Man. There are the animated versions. It looks pretty good, but I think those first appearances are really a big deal. But if people start making the argument that it's like first appearance Doctor Strange, then maybe that could, you know, fare it well. But I don't know. OG Spider-Man definitely the way, in my opinion. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just like I might have, I don't know though. If you really want to collect that, go for it. But I do think in terms of profit that the Zombie Hunter is probably not as good of a move as the OG. My American cousin, long time no see, Pierre Toker Leganja, PhD. Shout out to you. I feel like this is somebody I know through Discord, and I'm just not recognizing the YouTube name. But shout out to my my cousin, I guess. I don't know. Let's go. Um, Real talk. Do you mind sharing your strategy on VV? For example, flip, collector, competitor, or scammer? Okay, definitely not a scammer. Yeah, I don't really do escrows anymore, any kind of deals. But if you're ever doing any kind of deal with me or Carter, ask to video chat with us and we will video chat with you so you can verify that you're not about to get scammed, because some people have tried impersonating us. And yeah, so just to clear that up, in terms of my personal strategy, I would say started off as a flip focus strategy, and I'm now more of a collector, and kind of like long term. I wouldn't say like competitor, but looking for like marketplace kind of plays rather than just getting lucky on drop and flipping that. But that's definitely still part of my strategy. But mainly, I didn't really have any money going into the app, so just looking to flip it up. Like I started with, I don't even know, like $30 or something like that, and kind of flipped my way up to the point where I could start collecting some stuff that I really wanted to collect. And yeah, then once I made a little bit of profit on some of that stuff, I can just kind of continue to flip while also collecting. But yeah, in terms of strategy, just I don't know, because my strategy has changed since like getting a little bit of profit, just because I used to go for everything. Like I would go for all of the comics and stuff like that, just because I would always try to gamble for that secret rare. But I mean, in my entire time on VV, I've never gotten a secret rare, and I don't know if it's coming anytime soon. And comic secret rare prices have really tanked. Like they used to be in the thousands for every secret rare, and now they're like a couple hundred. And so I just haven't been taking the gamble lately with those. So I guess that's kind of how my strategy has changed. But I'm definitely still, I don't know. I go for most drops if it's something that I'm not genuinely connected to and I don't see it increasing in value, like short to medium kind of timeline. Uh, I'll usually just flip it and then just wait to do the next thing and kind of collect what I like as we go. Uh, but yeah, I like a lot of the small artists, independent artist stuff. I like collecting that. Any price predictions on these airdrops? The poster, I think, will definitely be more than the collectible. I think I was saying the collectible would be between like 45 and 60 probably. It could go lower if everybody just like pulls and goes to sell it. But I don't know if everybody will, because I don't, for that price, I don't really see a point in selling it. If it was like 1,000 gem airdrop or something, I would maybe consider selling. Um, but I don't know if it's like 45 to 60, which I think it will be. I'm probably not going to sell. So I think that might convince some other people to not sell, just because they might think it can fetch a higher price in the future. Um, sorry. Let's see. For the poster though, I think like over 200, 2 to 500, I think is like a safe bet, but I kind of think a lot of people will be selling off. I talked about this. So I don't know. I think between 2 and 300, maybe even 2 to 250. And I know it's limited mint, but I feel like people will either hold it, or if they do start selling it, then I think it'll definitely tank around like 2 to 250. But if everybody's holding, I could see it like 3 to 500, something like that. But I feel like people might be selling, but we'll have to wait and see. How about the Adventure Time Fin? Um, Wait. Oh, I think the Finn is a pretty good bet. If you're comparing it to the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, I think Finn is probably better because second drop on Veve, which I think over time will stand out. Uh, it's one of my like favorite season 1 collectibles. It's one of my favorite Adventure Time collectibles. I just think it looks really nice and simple. Um, and yeah, first appearance Finn, which besides Jake, I think is definitely the like one of the most popular characters from Adventure Time, obviously. So, and I think we still have a third Adventure Time drop coming, so that could definitely help it. So I think that's relatively safe. I would say, once again, not financial advice, but compared to Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, I think Finn might be a move over that. Let's see. What should I get with 70 gems? I don't know. I'll have to. Sorry. Got a text. 70 gems. I think Finn is a decent bet if if any of the Dragon Girls are under 70, I think that is uh, I think that's a decent move. Besides that, I'm trying to think. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I think those are decent moves. If you have any other that you want to like throw in the chat, I'll let you know what I think. But I'm probably not gonna scroll through the entire market right now trying to find things under 70. But if you have anything in mind, just let me know. Hey, yo, Ben, if you play Minecraft, shout out Zachary Roy from the Palace. Let's go. Shout out the Palace. Shout out Zachary Roy. What's up, Ben from VV Vision? Nice to meet you. First timer here. What up? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. If I play Minecraft, hit you up or BZ. I will. I don't have Minecraft on my laptop, but I think I have it on Switch. So I don't know if there's crossplay for that, but I have not played Minecraft in a minute. And when I did, it was like, has anybody played like the DayZ type mods they had for that? I don't know. There was some like server that was super fun, even though it was like a hardcore PvP type game. Super hard to survive, but that game was so fun to play. Crossplay, what we got going on? Join us, brother. Yo, I might have to hit you up. I have not played Minecraft in a minute, but I will let you know if I do because that sounds fun. I would definitely hop on with you guys, so I will let you know. Yo, also survival games or Hunger Games or whatever. That is like just OG. Such a good game. Um, but yeah, of course, just let me know anything you have, and I'll let you know what I think. Um, but yeah, I would be scrolling through so many drops. But mainly, if you're looking for like profit and like long-term potential, anything with major IP. So I think you're on like the right track with Spider-Man and like Finn from Adventure Time, but like any of those major superheroes, or maybe even anything with like decently low mints from like the Pixar stuff, like Woody, Mike Wazowski, some of the other stuff. But yeah, I think you're on the right track. Oh, yes, sir. The new Forest comes out this year. Hype. Let me see what that is. Oh, I feel like I've seen a little bit of that. Is that like a hardcore survival game too? I feel like it might be. Hold up, I missed a comment. Shout out to John Whitehead here. Oh wait, I got 3 SRs this past week, comics back to back. That is wild. I still haven't gotten one, but I also haven't been trying, so that's on me. How much do you believe in this project as of 4/16/2022? Scale 1 to 10. Honestly, after those recent updates, and I know it's still kind of one of those things we have to wait and see, but after them mentioning the utility for Omi in those 3 games, um, definitely revived my interest because, like I said, I've been chilling on the sidelines. I'm very confident in the team, though. So I would say like 9, 10, probably like a 10 compared to other projects. I mean, I definitely think Veve has like the edge up. I think they've been working on it for like 3 years so far, and I definitely think they have a decent what is it? Not timeline or whatever, but like roadmap. Whereas I feel like some of these other projects just popping up out of nowhere, see a bunch of people making a lot of money and quickly write up a little roadmap and kind of don't really follow through on that stuff. So I don't know. I believe in the project a lot. So I would definitely say 9, 10 as of right now. But I do think we'll have to, I think it takes time. And I think we will see a lot of stuff a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Um, I'm just really excited to see what they do long term because I definitely think that is where they will shine. But yeah, definitely believe in it. Don't know why people would sell below drop when the artist has already shown that he cares about utility and has mentioned further utility in the future. Yeah, I just think since it's not major IP, people don't really hold that type of stuff. It's sad, but I mean, we've seen what's happened with so many drops recently selling under retail that I feel like it could happen. But if it's airdrops, I think that could be different. People might be a little more or reluctant to sell under retail, but I still think that a bunch of people holding the poster might consider selling it. And if a bunch of them do, then I think it's just going to be undercut city. So that's going to be tough, but we'll have to see how it plays out. Sorry I had to go back, but shout out Zachary Roy again. So anyways, how you doing, dog? Life good and everything. Want to do a cartwheel for the team. I don't have room. I don't have space in my room to do a cartwheel, but I'm doing one in spirit. Um, but yeah, I'm good overall. Just like trying to do life stuff. Get like, I don't know, should probably get a job here over the summer if I don't have anything else. So we'll have to see what works out, but life's good and everything. How about you? How much OMI do you own? I think I own like, I don't, there's a chart out there. How much do I own? I'm like low, like a 200,000 OMI or something like that. Yeah, I honestly don't. I have not, like I said, I've been sitting on the sidelines. I don't check my OMI ever because, yeah, I don't know. OMI is like a very long-term investment for me, whereas Veve I think is more short-term. But um, yeah, I own like a couple 100,000 OMI. Um, so yeah. Sons of the Forest Hardcore Survival. Yeah, I saw some photos of it when I was Googling it, and it looks pretty cool. I definitely like, I wish I had a PC that could run Tarkov because I would want to try that, even though I know I would just end up crying because I'd get one tapped or something. But Tarkov seems so fun. Or like, I would like Daisy or something like that, but I don't have the anything to play it on. There better be a 420 drop. Yeah, honestly, I think you're right. Ron English or Jermaine will come in clutch for us artist collectors on 420 for the culture. I think they will. That's what I love about Kozik, Ron English, Jermaine Rogers. I really think they're gonna be doing a bunch of like airdrop type of stuff and pushing for it, kind of like we've seen with Matt Gondek, and like we've seen in the past with Ron English for the serial killer set holders. I think that's just super nice utility. It's super nice to see. So I don't know. I was super hyped for that. Um, but I could definitely see them dropping something on 420, especially. I don't know if it was Jermaine, but one of the small artists was talking, and it just seemed like he was down with that and would like definitely drop something like that. If I get a 420 specimen for my set, I'm a freak out. I could see that. Like he just makes their eyes like hazy or something like that. I could definitely see them doing that. Definitely long term Veve, excited for the future. Yeah, for real. I think they'll do something like that. I definitely think they will do a drop on 420. They'll do something for sure. But I could definitely see it being one of those small artists. When Banksy, I don't know, but I do think that is something they have in the bag, and I think David, you might have teased it in the recent little interview they dropped like a month ago or so when he had one of the Banksy statues in the background, and then the Toby statue in the background, which dropped like the day after. So I definitely think there is potential for that, and I'm hyped to see because I think Banksy would go crazy All right, so it's been a minute in here. I'm going to switch over to the Reddit talk real quick, and we will get into that. All right. So just going to go through some of these. FYI, I've even made it so that accounts can only win drops if they have purchased gems off the App Store, Play Store. Accounts with no gem purchase history cannot win drops anymore. That makes so much more sense. This is kind of related to what Carter and I were talking about, where we felt like we had an advantage on the Batman Black and White drop. It seemed like they were taking something into account when I pressed buy now, because it popped up super fast. There was no hesitation. And I mean, I was going for the ultra rare, which was, usually you have no chance at getting those. So that definitely explains it. And I don't know, it just, in general, I've been having way better experience on the app now that I think they've cut down on bots a little bit. And the drop was just way more fun. It was cool to kind of go in the feed and see everybody. It was like the community had been revived. It was really nice to see. If MTL is released before the 1st of January 2023, I'll eat a shoe and post it to the sub. Oh, that's perfect. Please do that. Enterprise, Constar Lake, Coke, Wormholes, Pull. That's pretty clean. Quite crispy. Personally think this looks dope. That is really cool. Is this, oh. That is clean. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Also, gotta give them the upvote too. Kit lives. Yeah, I'm really excited. Carter and I were talking about this, but I mean the Citrion cars or whatever, I can't remember the exact names of those brands, but I wouldn't be surprised if they have some other like luxury car brands that they could drop, and I think that is going to be clean. I think we'll get some car collectors in here, also just some maybe like more luxury collectors in general. And I think if those end up going to like IMX or OpenSea, I think those will have great potential. But is it still worth getting into Veve? I just started looking at the app yesterday, came across a subreddit. It seems like sentiment for the company and app are horrible because people can't withdraw for cash and other things. Sounds like even when getting a drop, it'll be unprofitable too. So is it still worth a noob getting into? For any noobs out there, I definitely think it is. I think we're still early in the grand scheme of things, and I wouldn't get kind of bogged down in like things not being profitable right now, just because a lot of the drops we've been seeing aren't anything crazy, and the market is also in like a terrible spot right now. But I mean, we've seen with like golden moments, those didn't go under retail because people know the value of those. And we've seen with some other things, but it's smaller artist stuff and just kind of some random drops in some of the comics that go under retail and aren't as profitable. But that's just because I don't think everything can profit, or I think eventually we'll get to the point where we won't see some of the stuff sell out immediately, or it might take a week or so. Yo, I'm loving this little set. Come on, VB, heads up. Yeah. Can someone tell me to quit buying new comics since any drop and I land and lose money on it? Thanks. Yes. I would definitely. That's why I've been chilling. Such a bad project that all the fans of the other platforms spend all their day here telling us how bad VB is instead of minding their business. Yeah, it's definitely. Ooh, I love that poster. I don't know. I really like how the poster looks. Soon, Captain America Death. These prices are insane. I just scooped up the whole collection for 123. These cards fire. Moon Boy here. Thank you. Yeah, so I think we've covered a lot of this stuff. Talking to a friend, he mentioned that he got into Veve as there was talks to move to NFT to Immutable X or OpenSea, which would cause increase in prices of everything. Never heard anything about this. Wondering if anyone had specific or official information for Veve. Yeah, I think it'll be a minute until we see that, but I don't have like them officially mentioning it, but I'm like almost positive they've talked about it multiple times. All right, I'll get back to the chat now. Oh, okay, here we go. If they drop Banksy and it's anything I can afford, I'm selling everything I own for that piece. I don't care what it is. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a very nice collectible. I'm hyped to see. I hope it would be like a one of one type of thing, like not even bring over some old work, even though that might be the move to get something iconic from Banksy. But I think it would be really cool to see something like specific to Veve. That is a future hold for serious money gains and a flex piece. Yeah, definitely. Banksy one of ones would be insane. They would be quite spicy. Jermaine and Kozik both mentioned a game. Kozik breeding in game. Jermaine was talking about with Diro and Head holding specimens. Yeah, I'm hyped to see. That's all I know. That's why I'm still kind of waiting. Is I'm confident that they will, follow through on a lot of these things. I just think it takes time. And even though these small artists might want to do all of this stuff with Veve, Veve still has like 200 plus other licenses that they have to attend to, have to do drops for. So I think it'll be a minute until we see some of that stuff, but I think we will see it. And I'm really excited to see the breeding for the Labbits, because if you can get some insane rarities through breeding, I think that will definitely appeal to like IMX, OpenSea, people with ETH, and just people in general. I think that might draw in some more people who don't really like the Labbits right now, just because it might, it'll be a cool little dynamic. And if there's a game with it too, and there's like specific traits or characteristics or anything like that that you can upgrade by breeding, I don't know. I just think there's so much potential. Same with Play Terra Play. I agree. I mean, the potential for the Labbits I think is insane. So I'm really excited to see. I'm also so excited for the Labbiter or the Labbitron, because Kozik wanted to animate it and like have the jetpack working or something like that. It was insane. Rolex, definitely think it's possible, even if it was just a accessory that they did. I think pretty much anything is possible for Veve. I think there are so many licenses they could do, considering some interesting ones they've already done, like the USPS or whatever. A 2D that blows up 6 hours after someone buys it. A 2D. I'm not sure what this means, but it would be cool to see a dynamic where like, I don't know, something like, I don't even know. 6 hours after someone buys it. I'm not quite sure. But Rolex would be quite crispy. 100 that comes with the actual piece. Yeah, if they made like physical digital pairs for the Rolex, that would be bonkers. How come you're not into GameStop, Loop Ring? What even is Loop Ring? If you're talking about the stocks, it's just because Ring Open Protocol. I'm just not. I haven't been into stocks in a while. When I was, I didn't make any money. I think I just lost money, and so I don't know. I haven't been into it, and I also just wasn't in on any of the, what is it like? What is that Reddit chat? You guys know what I'm talking about, but I was never a part of that. So, um, yeah, I would consider it if I had information, but I just don't know how to like find the good information in that community. So I never wanted to put money on it because I know it's pretty volatile. Do you guys have Veve gold diggers? I don't know what that means. Like people gold digging for Veve? I've never encountered any, but that would be funny if it gets to that point. Oh, go around flexing your Veve collectibles and some gold diggers come up. That would be wild. I'm with you on that. That would be awesome. Decon in London. All Veve guys are going to be together in London. Banksy is from London. Maybe a drop during Decon. I think you might be on the spot there, Veve Arcade. I definitely think that's possible. But Banksy loves doing things for London. This would be perfect timing. I definitely think that it's something we could see as like one of the grails of Decon or something like that. And yeah, if it is in London, I do think there's potential for that. Maybe that's why David Yu was kind of hinting at it with the statue in the background of that little interview. Who knows? But yeah. Oh, mate. G'day, mate. What's going on? Also, Star Wars Mighties. What you think? I have a theory about them coming and why. Want to know your thoughts. In terms of May 4th, yes, Wall Street bets. That is what I was talking about. I've like gone around on there, but I could never find like good information. It was just a bunch of random posts. And I never actually found anything juicy, anything with some real potential. Um, but in terms of Star Wars Mighties, I definitely think it's possible. I could see those dropping on May 4th. I know a lot of people are like worried about those, but in my opinion, like Doctor Doom looks really good. Like I don't know. I think Doctor Doom looks great, and I think they could make Darth Vader look great. I think they could make like Darth Maul look great. I think they could make a bunch of characters look crispy as Marvel Mighties or just Star Wars Mighties. And then I also think they could maybe combine those into a game or something like that. I don't know, but um, I definitely think it's possible, and I think that would be great for gamification because then I don't think they would need anything like super high definition or any crazy like rendering or anything like that. But I don't know how all that works. It's just speculation. Um, but yeah, in general, I definitely think it's possible. We could see it instead of a realistic Star Wars drop, but I think we'll see both eventually. I was referencing Banksy selling his picture and shredding it. Oh yeah. Yeah, the painting or whatever that he shredded, that was so cool. Just I don't know, just like changing the space. It was really just unique to see that. And I haven't seen the NFT, but that sounds really cool that it blew up after 6 hours. But I hope nobody was harmed in the process of it getting blown up. Banksy would be fire. I agree. The airdrop is here. I'll share my screen quick. The airdrop is this. Anybody holding the failure of control poster will get this. Let's see. Friday 8. Oh, never mind. Snapshot was taken. I was so thrown off there. But yeah. So I will be getting this because I hold the poster, and then there's a poster dropping for the weapons rack holders. But I do not have a picture of that yet, just because they haven't released any info on it. But yeah. If you have any last second questions, I might hop off here. It's been pretty chill time, but yeah, I might be going to bed soon. But I'll stick around for a few more minutes if anyone wants to hop in here. Our guest is not coming, I guess. We could have possibly had a guest, but I don't think he can right now. Also, who do you guys want to see if we do any like collabs or group live streams or anything like that? Is there any specific channels you want to see? I know some people are mentioning Butt Thompson again, so we should probably reach out to good old Butt Thompson, see what he's doing, see if he wants to stop by. Oh, all right. I think we will call the stream here if there aren't any more last second questions or anything like that. There wasn't too much to go over on Reddit, but yeah, if you guys have any specific like video ideas, anything you want to see, any people you want to see Carter and I collab with, anything in general, let us know in the comment section down below, and we will definitely get to that. Shout out to, yeah, we do need to do something with Randy Chavez. We've never really like reached out to him because, I mean, man's is busy. He is always streaming, doing something, and yeah, but we'll definitely have to do something like that. Shout out Randy Chavez, a real goat in the community. Bring on Rob Stuff or Rebel Duck for real. Shout out to Rob Stuff. He ordered our merch, but we should get Rob Stuff on here. I know he streams like all the time, and Rebel Duck, I've definitely seen a few of their videos, and I was liking the analysis on it. But yeah, let me know anything in the comments section. Shout out to everybody stopping by, chilling in here. Appreciate it. Thank you to everybody liking the videos, commenting on the videos, subscribing, doing all the stuff that helps out the algorithm. I appreciate it. But yeah, just to clarify, none of this was financial advice. I know we didn't talk about anything crazy. But yeah, shout out to anybody who will be getting the airdrop tomorrow. Yo, bet we will be doing a collab with Elon Musk. Rob Stuff, My Collectibles. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. Shout out to everybody in here. But yeah, thank you. You as well. Hope everybody has a good rest of their day, night, whatever they're doing. VV Arcades, lol. They in here in the chat, link up. Shout out to VV Arcades. Is that a newer channel? Because I don't know if I've seen it. But shout out VV Arcades. I'll look that up quick. Also, Kobe Collects. It's been a minute, but
This is B-Voice.
okay. Shout out VV Arcades. But yeah, if anybody is in here is like interested in doing anything, hit us up on Twitter or Discord, DM us. But yeah, thank you guys. Have a good rest of your day, night, whatever it is you're doing. Yeah, stay safe out there. We'll end it here. Shout out VV Arcade, yes sir. I'll have to actually watch your videos or whatever. I only saw like the channel. But yeah, just hit us up, DM us, whatever. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, night, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you in the next one.